have great respect for the process, but in all fairness, President Obama, paid $1.8 billion for hostages. You, not me, you, last night you saw it, Kim Jong-un did a great service to himself, to his country by doing this. But those hostages came out with respect. We didn't pay for them.
Just something the president was talking about last night in Elkhart, Indiana.
That's right. Let's bring in Diamond and Silk social media stars and Trump supporters. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your reaction to that? The president said he did something that President Obama could never do. He brought home our hostages for free.
Well, you know, the president is absolutely correct. You know, Obama paid billions for hostages. He traded off terrorists for American hostages, but President Trump didn't have to do that. You know, Obama, I know he's upset because he thinks that his legacy is being tarnished, but his legacy didn't have a leg to stand on.
That's right.
President Trump didn't waver. He didn't back down. He didn't mince his words. And look, we have Americans back on our soil where they belong.
Why do you both feel like they won't? Some on the left in the so-called mainstream media still won't give him any credit. They're saying, you know, this approach in North Korea isn't going to work. Why won't they ever do that?
Because they're envious, because they're jealous, because he's been able to do in between 16 to 18 months what Obama could not do in 8 years.
That's
why they won't give him credit. Listen, this president is not to be played with. There's a new sheriff in town. We call him President Donald J. Trump, and he is not playing. He's going to get the job done, and they are envious and jealous because they could never do that.
That's right.
Well, ladies, you're down in Washington, D.C. This week they've been having the confirmation hearings for Gina Haspel to be the next CIA director. The whole conversation has turned to enhanced interrogation and waterboarding, which now the government doesn't do. But listen to this. Here's Whoopi Goldberg yesterday on The View with the plan for POTUS.
Remember how the gentleman in the White House talked about torture on the campaign trail? What I'd like to say is I would like you to try it. I think people who have actually been tortured, who are saying this is not a good thing, you should listen to them because you have never been tortured, and neither has Dick Cheney.
So what do you think?
Well, you know, why don't Whoopi Goldberg try it? She needs to try respecting the President of the United States is what she needs to try to do. The President of the United States is not a terrorist. He's an American. He's our president. So why would we waterboard him? If she want to try what waterboarding feels like, why don't she do it? Another thing, why don't she champion around Gina Haspel to make sure that she gets this position? Because wouldn't she be the first woman in this position? So you should be championing around this woman that's going to get this high position is what you should be doing.
That's right.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about the Garden State. Pete and I live there, and now, ladies, as it turns out, we are subsidizing things for illegal aliens because the Garden State is now allowing for illegal aliens to apply for state financial aid at the universities. And here's the best part. For instance, at Rutgers, which is just across the river from where we're sitting, down a couple of miles, illegals can qualify for in-state tuition. Not in the country legally, but they get in-state tuition.
You know, I think that's very sad. And who's paying for this? American tax dollars. What about the American students? What about American people that goes to school that have to pay student loans until they're about 50 or 60 years old? Yet we allow people to cross our borders illegally.
That's right.
And now we give them handouts like grants for them to go to college. What about the American people? I think it's sad. I think it's sick. I think every American that goes to college should be outraged and speak out about this.
And they committed their first crime whenever they cross that border illegally. When an American citizen do something illegally, they are given 3 hots and a cop behind a locked cell block. Not no funding.
Ladies, what are you doing in Washington today?
Oh, we was in Washington for an event last night with Sarah Palin.
Yes, it was
Governor
amazing.
Sarah Palin,
it was amazing.
Very cool.
All right, ladies, have a great weekend. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you both.